What is going on, everybody? It's Powerbang, and I am chilling in San Francisco, California. We are getting all prepped and ready for Supercell game night that is going down tomorrow. Again, if you're in the San Francisco area, definitely check the link in the description. I don't think it's too late to sign up. However, space is getting limited. I know there's a lot of people and a lot of interest here. So that all being said, I wanted to share with you guys tonight. I've been doing some farming, just kind of sitting in the hotel room. You can see behind me. Yeah, just chilling, right? Everybody decided they wanted to go back to the hotel, be all lame-o, and just relax and not go too crazy, which I guess is totally cool with me. It gives me a chance to get with you guys and make a video. So doing some farming, and I always come back to these armies, right? I'm going to give you guys two examples tonight of armies that I've been using on a pretty regular basis, both in farming, variations in war. So let's go ahead and queue up the first one. We're hitting a Town Hall 10 base. It's about midway upgraded. The walls are not all that great. So I decided this would be a good base to take advantage of with Valkyries. So I did a little funneling at the bottom. And before I destroy too many buildings here, my goal was to walk the queen up the wall to the left, avoiding the air defense with the healers. So I wanted the healers to walk up the wall with the queen, and then I wanted the wall break into the wall around where those purple walls are, and then have her walk back down the wall and taking out all of the cannon, the bomb tower, expo, all of that stuff, and then get the air defenses with the healers then behind the queen. So everything going to plan so far. I dropped one Valkyrie to go ahead and keep making the funnel to make sure that the queen does not go for that dark elixir drill. So everything is going perfectly to plan so far. So far so good. On the other side, I've brought some baby dragons to go ahead and help with funneling, and we start our Valkyries to make sure that we get pressure into the Inferno Tower compartment as soon as possible, because you can see the queen is under fire. But notice how I just basically ignore the Inferno. I don't freeze it. I don't panic. When you have just a multi-target Inferno Tower on you, it's not going to hurt that bad. So I tried to heal up the Valkyries before they got into the core. Free spell goes down on that backside Inferno. And the Giants, Valks, and Bowlers that go in there, go ahead and take it out. So we've gotten everything taken out all the way to the backside of the base right now. I've got a King. I've got some Bowlers kind of going around. And I do have one cleanup wizard that I've yet to drop. I drop it on the right side to help support the Bowlers as we push up the side. Everything looking pretty good at this point. The Queen has lost her healers, but they are being used on the Bowlers and the Valks still, and that's keeping everything, pretty much taken care of. So we pretty much smashed this one. This is probably my second favorite farming army right now. And granted, when I call it a farming army, guys, I'm not looking at resources per se. Like, I'm not trying to be super efficient at grinding out resources. Like, personally, I'm done farming at Town Hall 10. All I have is walls. So I'm just looking to have fun, as well as get better with my pathing and my my queen walks, my Valkyrie pathing, all of that kind of stuff is what I'm looking to accomplish. But at the same time, up here in these higher leagues, like I'm up around 4,000 cups right now, you can do, pretty well on most any base. Just because of that loot bonus. So here is my favorite army. As you can see in the title above my head, Queen Charge with the baby drag. So we start on the bottom here, and again, I'm targeting that air defense as the first priority in this base. Zooming out just a little bit, you can see on the left side, there is that Inferno Tower. I want the queen to walk to the right, so I drop one baby dragon in to support, and because there's no air targeting defense, I might be able to get lucky with that baby dragon and get all the way into the Inferno Tower. Again, because it only puts out just a little bit of DPS, it is not going to be a big threat to any high hit point troops. So notice the queen, she's off to the right now. I'm going to drop a rage spell to help her work through, and check that out. That baby dragon's worked through the sweeper all the way to the Inferno Tower, and the Inferno just doesn't put out a lot of damage. Tesla pops up, and that could threaten the fact that I may not get that Inferno Tower down, but the queen, nice lady that she is, helps out and continues on with her walk. So great push and great value from a single baby dragon there, taking out probably an eighth of the base. Queen's going to continue to walk, and again, I'm doing some funneling here with my baby dragon on the outside in order to get my king to the air defense that is exposed over here on the left. That's the goal. It does not go as I had planned because I was watching on the right side of the base at this point at my queen and dropping my baby dragons over there to help her. Unfortunately, that Seeking Air Mine right there caused me to deploy another baby dragon. I was late getting to my king ability, and he is going to aggro all the way to the queen, but not have enough life to survive and get to the air defense. So I get the queen kill. I get some other stuff killed, but we don't get the air defense, which is kind of the whole point. So another rage spell goes down to help keep that queen going. I'm late on my baby dragons. I needed to get them on this barracks over here first, like that, to keep the queen on the inside track going to the Inferno Tower. But now she's on the outside track, so I've got a little bit of a rough go of it here. So I decide to send in more of a mass baby dragon approach to help with the funneling on the corners, overwhelming the air defense over there. And guys, I did not bring a CC even to this raid. It is 2 in the morning almost right now, and I'm not bothering my clanmates because they're all sleeping. So I decided to see what I could do. I used my final rage spell for the baby dragons, and the Inferno Tower does go down from the baby dragons and the queen. She helps out in the core, taking out a Tesla, and would you look at that? We have a free spell left, and instead of the core, I'm just going to go ahead and use that on the Inferno Tower. Now, what I want you guys to pay attention to is the replay clock. That clock down there at the bottom, I can't zoom in on it even though I just tried. I'm kind of dumb like that sometimes. That replay clock is the actual raid timer. So this one got extremely close. The queen's able to take out that air defense, and watch the split here. Wizard Tower goes down just in time, and the baby dragons go to the core. So wonderful job on that, and look at that. One of them splits to the gold storage, one to the town hall, and we get it at the buzzer. We're picking up that 3-star for the good guys. So that right there, guys, is my favorite attack. Let's go ahead and look at a couple more examples. This is me just cruising through the raids, and I'm just going to show you kind of what happened here when I was employing this strategy. You see a lot of ring bases up here around 4,000 cups, and I was like, well, let's hit the ring bases and see if we can 3-star them. Now, on this particular ring base, I felt like the Inferno Towers really wouldn't be a big problem for me on the near side of the base. I was wrong, and that cost me the raid here. You'll see this in just a moment. But again, targeting an air defense, and I'm going to walk the queen to a second air defense. That's the plan. On a side note, it is 85 degrees in my room right now. Not a happy camper at all. I'm like freaking sweating right now. It's ridiculous. So, hotel said they can't fix it. They can't bring me a fan. Yeah. We'd love to make you happy, sir, but we can't bring you anything to make you happy. Oh, would you like some apple juice? Well, yeah. No, what the hell? Am I 4 years old? Anyway, sorry to go off on a tangent. I just felt like it was unbelievable. Anyways, they gave me a bendy straw, though, so that was cool. Anyway, king going in on the right side, and now with the king this time, I did what I was trying to do last time. Again, breaking in on the corner and just waiting till about half health and then using that ability to make sure that he gets it done. So look at the queen sucked in over here all the way to the core, walking right up on this wall. She gets the air defense taken out, which is great. But look at where she stands. It's the only freaking place that the Inferno can hit her over there. And I'm just like, man, forces my ability, and then she continues to stand in the same spot, walks around the wall, and then goes and stands just in the Inferno range. I use the freeze. I waste the freeze. She ends up getting killed anyways. Just like, are you kidding me? So, what do? We drop in a couple baby dragons to go ahead and do some funneling here and take out some defenses. And then I decide I'm going to send one baby drag on the left, one on the right, and we start working around the ring. And then just an army of baby dragons to the core. We do pick up a couple Seeking Air Mines there. My Hound was a little bit mistimed, but right over the core as expected. And then check this out. We just go ahead, rage through the first Inferno Tower, rage through the Town Hall, rage through the core, and we got those 3 balloons just kind of going in and cleaning everything up. So looking pretty decent so far, but on the backside, unfortunately, that last air defense that I did not get to, that was where the Hound was planned for, but I wanted to come in from the entire other side with the baby dragons. I just couldn't. So I decided to hit the Town Hall and get that extra star. Not that I cared that much, but, just kind of trying to get the 3 and get the best result I possibly could. So came up a little bit short, 92% 2-star. And then I'll show you guys the last attack when I was using that particular strategy right here. So what in the world is this guy doing up around 4,000 cups? I was like, thank you. Southern Teaser style base, Town Hall 9. Yes, please. So on these tile of bases, I typically see how, obviously a lot of loot here. It's a Town Hall 9 hanging out near near Titan League. I'm like, what? So I had to hit it, obviously. But when I come across these kind of bases, what I typically do is I try to hit it with as few spell space and as few troop space used as possible, and also try to creatively wall break certain positions. Now, over here on the left, this mortar is where I wanted to kind of break in with the king, because I'm trying to efficiently take out as many air defense positions as possible. Now, notice the queen walk. She is going to eventually pick up this second air defense down here. Now, check out the baby dragon sent to the dark storage right there. Gonna go ahead, get that dark storage taken out. That opens up the nearest wall position that is enclosed as the mortar. I dropped wall breakers before it goes down from the very top. Now the mortar can't shoot it. But we're going to go ahead and open up that exact position, and now we're going to go ahead clear with the baby dragon on the outside, and that opens up the nearest building of this elixir storage for the king, and he's able to direct target it, so that'll allow me to take out that air defense really, really easily. So all is well so far. Baby dragon's coming in from the right side now to keep the queen going into the core. Now we have a lava hound to fly over the whole base to the final air defense, and everything just kind of collapsing. Again, guys, we used the one rage in the very beginning just for the queen, and she actually didn't use most of the spell because the queen walked back and backtracked one time, which is a little bit unexpected and unfortunate, but we were not quite as efficient as we wanted to be. But from this point forward, hands off the keys. I'm not sending any more troops, any more spells. 3 swag rages, a swag freeze, 2 swag poisons, and 5 baby dragons not used. But that's kind of what I try to do when I come across a Town Hall 9. Regardless, it's a ton of fun bringing this army composition to farm with for raids, especially if you're like kind of full up on your elixir stuff and you don't need DE anymore. This is like seriously one of the funnest things out there that you can do. So we work our way through the wall. Queen's going to finish everything up. If you want to make this army and give it a whirl in your raids, try 15 baby dragons, 5 healers for the charge, 2 balloons, and I like to deploy those loons with the CC, which is comprised of a lava hound and a loon. So those 3 loons inside of a rage or behind the lava hound can actually do quite a bit of damage, and oftentimes they survive for quite some time. And then 5 wall breakers. I typically will use a couple for the queen or king, especially if the walls are level 9 or below. I'll just use 2. And then I try to be as efficient with them as possible. If I need to wall break in more than one location on level 10 or greater walls, I'll typically try to couple up a rage on my queen with the wall breaker deployment, if that makes sense. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video tonight. I'm pumped up for the stream tomorrow. I wanted to get a video up so you guys had something to watch. But this has been Powerbang with Queen Charge, Baby Drags, favorite army. Hotel room is, calling my name. I got to go hit the sack and rest and do all that stuff. So I will catch you guys later. This is Powerbang. Peace.